What if a machine could dominate both the concrete jungle and the untamed wilderness without breaking a sweat? What if power wasn't just measured in horsepower, but in presence? Standing tall, bold, and unapologetically aggressive, this custom-built Ford F-150 Raptor isn't just a truck, it's a statement carved in steel. From the very first glance, it commands attention. The widened stance, lifted suspension, and massive all-terrain tires signal one thing: this beast was not built to follow roads. It was built to create them. The reinforced steel bumper, integrated LED light bar, and roof-mounted expedition rack transform it from a pickup into a modern-day armored warrior. Every angle screams dominance, every detail whispers precision. But this truck isn't loud just for show. It represents something deeper: the legacy of American toughness. For decades, Ford trucks have symbolized resilience, hard work, and raw capability. And this machine carries that DNA proudly, evolving it into something even more extreme. Imagine it rolling through city streets at night, lights reflecting off its aggressive grille. Now picture it charging through desert trails, mud flying, suspension flexing with confidence. Two worlds, one machine, no compromise. Yet beneath that muscular exterior lies the real question: what kind of power fuels this monster? What kind of engineering allows it to conquer both highways and harsh terrain without hesitation? Because what you see on the outside is only the beginning. Beneath the aggressive hood of the Ford F-150 Raptor lies the heart of a predator. A high-output 3.5-liter EcoBoost twin-turbo V6 engineered not just for speed, but for control, producing over 450 horsepower and massive torque. This machine doesn't hesitate. Tap the throttle, and it responds instantly, launching forward with authority that feels almost violent, yet perfectly refined. Paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission, every gear shift is calculated, smooth, and lightning fast. On pavement, it accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 5 seconds, astonishing for a truck of this size. But straight-line speed is only part of the story. The true magic happens off-road. FOX live valve suspension adapts in real time, absorbing brutal terrain, while keeping the cabin composed. Massive all-terrain tires grip dirt, sand, and rock like claws. Whether it's desert dunes or muddy trails, this truck doesn't just survive harsh environments. It dominates them. And then there's towing capability, with the strength to haul boats, trailers, and adventure gear effortlessly. It balances performance with practicality. This isn't a toy, it's a tool built for extremes. Now let's talk numbers. A stock Raptor typically starts around $75,000 in the US, but a heavily customized build like this, with lift kits, steel bumpers, LED arrays, and performance upgrades, can easily cross the $100,000 mark, because power at this level isn't cheap. But in a world where average is everywhere, dominance comes at a price. Step inside the Ford F-150 Raptor, and the narrative shifts instantly. The aggressive growl fades into refined silence. The rugged warrior outside transforms into a sanctuary of technology and comfort. This is where brute force meets executive-class luxury. Premium leather-trimmed seats wrap around you with firm support, designed for both high-speed desert runs and long highway cruises. The stitching is precise. The material is soft yet durable, built to handle adventure without sacrificing elegance. Heated and ventilated seating ensures comfort in every climate. Whether you're crossing frozen terrain or driving under the scorching sun, front and center sits a massive digital touchscreen infotainment system, seamlessly integrated with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The fully digital instrument cluster adapts to driving modes, displaying off-road data, performance metrics, or navigation with stunning clarity. Ambient interior lighting subtly glows at night, giving the cabin a modern, almost futuristic atmosphere. And then there's the sound. The premium audio system transforms the cabin into a private concert hall, deep bass, crystal clear highs. Every note feels immersive, even while cruising at highway speeds. Safety hasn't been overlooked either. Advanced driver assist features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system provide confidence in every situation. It looks like a war machine on the outside, but inside, it feels closer to a private jet than a pickup truck dot, because true dominance isn't just about strength. It's about control, comfort, and confidence. The Ford F-150 Raptor is not built for everyone, and that's exactly the point. This isn't a vehicle you buy simply to commute. It's a machine chosen by those who refuse to blend in. Entrepreneurs, adventurers, risk-takers. People who wake up every day ready to conquer something bigger than yesterday. On city streets, it turns heads before the engine even speaks. Its height, stance, and unapologetic design demand space in parking lots. It towers with confidence. On highways, it cruises effortlessly, proving that power doesn't have to feel chaotic. It can feel controlled, intentional, mature. But take it beyond the asphalt, and its personality changes. Dirt trails, rocky climbs, desert runs. This is where it feels alive. The suspension flexes, the tires bite, and the engine roars with purpose. It doesn't ask for permission from the terrain. It adapts, attacks, and advances. Customization culture has made this truck even more iconic. Owners modify it to reflect their personality, lift kits, performance exhausts, lighting setups. Overland builds, no two Raptors are ever truly identical. Each one tells a story about the person behind the wheel. And that's why Ford trucks dominate American roads, not just because of specs, not just because of price, but because they represent freedom, strength, and identity. This isn't just transportation. It's not just horsepower. It's a declaration. This is power on four wheels, and it refuses to bow.